And aloha, meatheads. Not only do we got masteries coming for you from you fine viewers out there in YouTube land, but version 7.0 is out, as you well know, and I think the best part about it is the new British light tanks, and we're going to show you masteries from both the Tier 8 and Tier 9, the FV301 and the Vickers Cruisers, plus the Tier 10. All of this brought to you by, well, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I think much of the update is actually pretty much fluff without substance, except for the events and winning free tanks and stuff. But bullet holes, tank track marks, who cares? But we do have reason to celebrate. It is the 6-year anniversary. So happy birthday, Wargaming, and thanks for giving me years of wasted time. Much appreciated. Here is the FV301, looking at the Borsig either with calibrated or uncalibrated shells. You can see there's still pretty good chance with the AP on the Borsig that you could bounce on certain angles. Do not rely upon this. It's obviously a light tank, but the amount of armor on it is surprising, and you get the lucky bounce, but just don't expect it to happen for you. But where it does come into play is when you're looking at it. Here's with heat, but we don't care about that. Let's look at it with HE. You're not penetrating on those orange spots. So the white is full pen, so you do have to get the flat side in order to guarantee that HE pen on the Borsig, which is tricky. And I've seen Borsig players having to adapt to this, just getting splash damage on a light tank at Tier 8. So if you're used to the armor on the T92E1, you can probably deal with this guy more effectively just paying attention to shooting for flat sides and watching out for turning turrets. So it is tricky, and the armor on the FV301 does trick Borsig players and waffle tractors from time to time. Let's take a look now at the Tier 9 Vickers Cruiser. And look at that mantlet on that. There's a game in here you'll see, I think it's the last game, but I'm still assembling this, where I'm actually playing with a purple member, Wrecker12345, where he gets some good bounces with that mantlet where he peeks over and uses his gun depression, and people just bounce with no damage off that mantlet. So it's very, very effective. Again, if you know how to hold down and use your gun depression and get that angle, it can be helpful. But besides that, as you can see with the waffle tractor, HE pen is very much like the FV301. Just look out for the angles, hit the flat sides, and you will roast this thing. All right, let's stay with the waffle tractor by way of comparison here, just to look at the Tier 10, either calibrated or uncalibrated shells. The story with AP and HE is fairly similar in that you aren't going to be able to penetrate that mantlet at all, and HE is a bit of a gamble unless you're shooting flat sides and front. This is the FV4005, the 3-shot auto loader, and very similar. It has better pen. But if we switch over to looking at HE, it's the same story. You got to get the flat sides and butt. Do not shoot at the turret. So the turret is fairly well armored on these vehicles. Unlike what you're looking at with Tier 8 lights, this Tier 10 and the Tier 9 HE, not going to work out. Let's quickly switch on over to the Gorilla. Gorilla Fumsein. There we go. So Tier 10, single shot, good gun. AP is going to rip through this guy. Very similar story, but switching over to the HE. Yeesh. HE pen sucks. I mean, you really have to get quite flat, and that's it. You're not going to even, I mean, look at that. It's very red on that front angled front. Let me know if you like looking at these armor inspector parts of the video. As you can see, it's taking up about 4 minutes of time. I can skip these on future videos. Let me know in the comments below. Let's head out to Middle Turd for Tank Eating Tiger, rolling out in the Tier 8 FV301, the first mastery of the day. All right, Tank Eating Tiger. He's gonna go do his spotting duties in the light tank, leading the squids, a man amongst squids as we call him. And he's got the right idea. He's up here on hill as he should be. He's hoping the team's gonna come, but yeesh, we have got 4 town clowns. So these heavies and TD, why are you separating your team? Why are you removing guns from battle? All right, so he's going to press forward. He gets his Jag Panther, and he sees another hapless victim down here, the P-43. Weighing his options, gonna sneak a shot in, and oops. Tiger 2 with that OP frontal armor. Surprise, surprise. Lucky to not get shot. So, he's gonna take a look again and see that that Tiger 2 is still looking right at him. He can't poke there on the right side of this mound. And he sees a T-49 come out who's gonna hit his T-69 with some heavy damage. So he tucks that shot in there. T-69 is falling down. Team is pushing all the way through town, so they're just out of action. He's like, I'm gonna relocate or get the hell out of here, which is smart of me. He can't help the KV-3 by dying. So unfortunately for the KV-3 who did the right move, he's stranded by the team. Tank-eating Tiger, or Tet as I call him, the man among squids, is gonna put in some shots where he can, but there's, I mean, what can he do? There's nothing to do here. Gets the Yag Panther. KV-3 does manage to set the P-43 on fire, which is nice, but the P-43 takes him down, and rightfully so. The KV-3 is pissed. Okay, reassess, stop, little pausa. Let's go hunt out where these guys may be, but using caution. He's got that great light tank camo, on the move camo. I love his patience and understanding of the game mechanics. Just don't do anything risky for very little reward. So again, what do you guys think about the bullet holes and the tracks? I think the tracks are really gimmicky. Just because they disappear, it's just kind of corny looking to me. Not a big fan. Sometimes you have black tracks on the snow and stuff. It just looks weird. And the bullet holes look really cheap. I think they really look like decals that Wargaming put on, but fine. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tank-eating Tiger, again, Tet as I call him, he's keeping his distance, but he has superior spotting range, so he's trying to spot him up without getting seen himself. Now the team's up here, he can use their hit points and their armor to his advantage. Let them take some hits. Tucks one into the IS-3, trying to get that T-49, gets the shot on him. And then again, tries to not be visible, and when he knows they're distracted. Unfortunately, that HE shot, just some splash damage because it caught some armor. It's going to help with this IS-3 and get a few shots into him here. Bleeding Newbs, been working from a man or two down this whole game. Remember, this is a mastery. How's he going to pull this off? There's those bullet holes, which I don't like so much. Gets flogged hard with a 458 roll. Pops that turret. Love to see it. And tucks in a nice AP shot into the back of that M41 Bulldog.
Styling out there like a champion, yeah.
And he's going to see what he can do here. You know he has two one-shots or near one-shots. Just dodges that one.
Wow, man, freaked out.
Takes down the Bulldog with a really nice shot. T-49's coming around, and he's faced off against this T-49 a few times, so you can tell he's just not the best or most skilled player. So he's gonna just no scope, put that guy down. VK100, I'm out. I mean, come on, we're finally ahead, and you're saying you're gonna bow out of the game. What a jerk. Nothing but weenies.
I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop.
It's a good thing he pulled back. He is not spotted, but firing obviously does get him spotted.
Does it better.
Tiger 2 is distracted. It's going to get some punishment for it. Trying to tuck shots into that flat turret side. There you go. Wait for him to rotate his turret end or body. Oof. ISU is down. Gets the nice shot there. Damn. So we know this other dong is sniping from the corner. BK100 has decided not to pull out. Actually does get a shot in on the Tiger 2, but gets put down. So tank-eating Tiger has to pull up his big boy shorts.
And I'm living now, yeah.
Pop that turret. Really good job. Excellent. He has to find out who's this guy who put that heavy shot on him here. BK-100 suddenly being friendly. That's nice. Yeah. Unfortunate miss. Let's see if you can fake this guy out or juke him. Oh, just nice one right through the front of the turret. Beautiful shot. This brings our hero right to the mastery. What I love about this match is how it was so methodical. You know, even though he's in a light tank, he's not just ripping all over the place, shooting like a lunatic and getting wrecked. It's really methodical, planned out. Bradley Walters, love it. High caliber, of course. Top Gun, because just wrecking full sharpshooter for getting 10 consecutive shots in a row. And look at that, just dragging that team. 5 kills in a light tank. And nearly get something for everybody. Pretty much got a shot on everyone but one. So now we're going to follow Tet out with his frequent platoon partner, Tyler328. I think that number is there. Sorry, small screen again for editing. Here they are on Fort Despair again in FV301 Tier 8 Light Tank of Death. All right. This will be fun. There's a whole lot of speed on both sides. So we got FV301s, a pair of them on the red team. AMX 1390 plus Tank Eating Tiger over here, and some Bulldogs scattered around. But also heavy derp with the RHM Borsig on red team. So he sneaks that shot in on the IS, which is great, but then you can see there's a T-29 and a Borsig looking at him. Gotta be a little careful. Switches to the HE. Goes back to AP, gets the shot through the ambulance into the Borsig. Nice ammo selection. And now the light tanks are going to swarm into the northwest corner to push these two reds here, the Comet and the other FV301. Team is headed in. Oh, gets a shot in on the FV. This Comet is in deep trouble.
There he goes. Look at him.
Right, that guy's turret gets sky high. So some trade-offs going on. Green team, the good guys, down by 1. That other FV301 is bailing out. Just doesn't get the reload in time. Looking around for who he can see. There's that Borsig who's not paying attention. Gets the HE shot into him. Just misses.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters, no.
Almost put him away, but doesn't matter. Tank Eating Tiger. It's on a roll. Again, working from men down. Tanks down. Always working his way upwards, poor guy. Yeah, he's got to have strong shoulders with all the carrying he's pulling off in the games we're showing him in. This is the tank, the Action X, that I think is overcooked in the game. It's just got... Once it's hull down, you're screwed. It's just got too much armor and too fast of a reload. Really hard to deal with. Nice bounce from the Action X right off that front angle plate. Gotta be careful with this T-29. Again, small screen, hard to tell. Tyler gets taken down. 2v4. Heavy lifting. I like how he uses this little house remnant as a bunker. Ouch, 413 hit.
No problem.
That sucks. And he's just keeping it safe here. Lots of time left on the base capture, doesn't really matter much. Nice healthy roll. AMX is kind of penned in there. He's got that T-29 behind him and 3 guys in front of him to the left. Not looking so hot. Hard for the IS with his bad dispersion to sink a shot from that distance. He's done it before, but it is tough. And there's that armor of the Action X.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot laced in there right into the flat little front lower plate. The gun on this tank is amazing, really accurate. Borsig derps one into the wall. IS-3's pushing the AMX, so he's taking advantage of that. Oh, yes!
Right here is a crying tout.
Gets the nice fire set on the Action X, puts him down. IS-3's moved in like he should. Oof. Gets a 360 roll into him. That's not so great. Now Tet is gonna move away and bait this guy to come out sideways. Love how he does this. To pursue, he almost has to come out sideways or show the lower front plate. Borsig derps the ground. Another fire.
And I'm living now, yeah.
Beautiful.
I say, I'm gonna smash your boy.
Now Borsig, you're doomed, buddy. So, superior spotting range with the FV301. Borsig can't see him.
Be careful because I'm gonna smash him.
He's in trouble.
Right now, I just wanna win, keep winning
Bad derp.
all the time.
Beautiful shot. That's right. Yes, indeed. Get the kids in the car and load the family in the wagon. Off to McDonald's we go for the Golden Arches. Man, I don't know if he's going to be hungry after eating all them weenies up, but 2 fires set. Just wrecking fools. Look at this. He's got the Radley sharpshooter for hitting 10 consecutive shots on enemies. Klobanoff standing against the 3 bad guys. Of course, the Radleys. High caliber, all the good stuff. Just, man, carrying and wrecking 4,300 damage. And actually some damage blocked. Nice work. He and Tyler pulling off 7 kills and doing 2/3 the damage of the whole team. Impressive showing. Look out for a tank-eating tiger on the field in the FV301. It's going to be painful, and the smorgasbord is on. Something for everybody. He's served up. All 7 got a little taste of the tiger. Too bad for them. Okay, so now this is the game I mentioned before where I'm in Lorraine and Wrecker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is in the Vickers CR. So we're moving up to tier 9, and you're going to see some bounces off that mantlet in the front. My contribution to this game is minimal and not that interesting, so my little window there on the top right will come in and out when I'm making a move. So I basically drive to C-cap in order to snipe on people that Wrecker is spotting for us at the B-cap area for the team in the middle. And so here I go, headed off to C. I'm telling Wrecker, because I recognize him, that he knows what I'm talking about. So I'm saying, hey, you know, you spot, which he gave the affirmative to. I'll hit C. He knows what's up. And there I go off to C to get ready to look for heavies coming that way or other people trying to get shots on him. And he's getting the early shots. So this is my favorite way to play this map is B-cap and C-cap. So he's holding it down using that fantastic spotting range or a view range of his and gun depression. Can't quite get it there. Gotta be careful with the left flank, but as you can tell, a lot of the enemies have gone off to the A-cap area, which sucks for them. Come on, T-34. Land one in there. And see, Wrecker's really paying attention, much like the Cromwell Bead North American damage record, where Mr. Cordy-Sad mentions, keep your head on a swivel. Just look for targets. Use the mini-map. You got people everywhere. And he's just king of the hill. And you can see the alpha damage on this light tank is good. 357 roll, a 313 roll. And I'm just showing that I'm moving down back towards our spawn in order to support him from the side. Almost gets that one. Hits more of the gun. And look at that. You can shoot HE down onto the engine deck or the rear, so ammo selection again. I mean, this helps distinguish the good players. Ammo selection. 364 roll with HE, back to APCR. And I'm just showing me, shooting there, trying to set up crossfires, helping with the tanks that are to his immediate right, down in the water. Nice shot on the top, on the roof, letting him know I'm reloading. Got my 20 seconds to reload that clip of 4. Uh-oh. Amazing, he's held B cap area this long by himself. Look at that. HE into the side. Great ammo selection again. I didn't know you could pen that, but the pen on this thing with HE is formidable. Alright, so he's lost near 1,000 hit points. He's got to be careful here. But this guy is a one-shot. Just splash damage in that case because he turned his turret. Lova's moving up. Just a Lova. And our fine noob warrior is already saying it is a lost match, but oh no, not the case. Wrecker and I both make it to the end here.
Nothing's
There it
wrong
is.
here.
There you go. The WT shot right into the mantlet with AP. I'm busting a move over here. Coming to help. Shooting the lava. I'm going to spend some hit points here that I've been saving up to help clear this guy. Now is the time. I'm just going to do the full reload and go help him with the Borsig. Nice.
Doesn't matter.
Nice HE roll into the WT, but he gets spanked for it, so he's obviously just even a ram kill at this point. There's the Borsig. We got to put some hurt on him. Nice hit. Bounces again off that mantlet. Amazing. I only get an HE roll. But Wrecker puts him down and says, let me kill, because he wants a 7K, and I say, okay. I don't think he trusts me, though. But I say, go for it. I just want to be a distraction. I have tons of hit points. Let me distract the WT. He rushes the shot, but I love this.
Pure athlete.
Yeah, man. Get that 7K with the ram kill. Beautiful. And with that ram kill, he cinches the mastery. Look at this. He's got legendary damage caused. He's got a fire he set. Blocked a ton of damage, especially from those 2 TDs. And he's going to load up the kids in the car and head over for those golden arches. Knock down like module damage, mostly from wrecking the soft paper tanks. Bravo, monsieur. Well done, and thanks for sending that replay in. 7K damage. All the rest of us not doing a whole lot, but great work. Nearly gets the smorgasbord, gets 6 red tanks punished. Almost something for everybody. Great game. Now let's move on to our tier 10 mastery game. This comes to us from Toe's brother, Whiners Arvinas. I haven't platooned with you in a while, man, but thanks for sending this in. Okay, Vickers Light tier 10 headed out into dunes where all fast tanks should be going. Get your hull down and spots on and all that good stuff. Ah, lovely progress on screen recordings. Thanks for letting me know. Got to turn that off. Here we go. And everyone's getting the appropriate spots to get their shots. Oh, some clowns are in town, amazingly, getting B cap. But that does not mean dunes is uncontested. There are at least 3 here, some pretty big derp and decent armor. Ah, standard B. Don't come out full flat sides. Gonna get HE'd again. Nice, there it is, right off the side of the turret. You can see as he rotated, there's enough armor there to deflect and bounce a shot. Gotta play these a little bit differently than the Sheridan, the Bat Chat, which can be easily penned in the turrets with HE or otherwise. Not the case with the Vickers Light. Now, 263 is moving up as he should be, getting that thick frontal armor into play. Oh yeah. So the Reds pushed into C-cap area dunes like they should with their fast tanks, but they're just going to get wrecked. Good ammo selection again. HE in the butt. Switches to APCR.
Yeah.
Retiring the T-62A. Not even 2 minutes into the game. And 3 speedy tanks down. Bat Chat is there. He's on the run. Reloading. Hits the rock. Screws himself. Takes a couple of hits. Poor guy. He maybe had a chance if he didn't run into the rock. Unfortunate bounce. Nice. Bouncy, bouncy turret. Alright, time to attack the E100. Giving a shot in the rear, test that HE pen out. Yep, no way. So back to the APCR. Put those decal holes on the tank turret there to show the penetration. Ooh, Wynez is already 3 kills in. We're not even 3 minutes into the game. So killing more than 1 per minute. And he has no fear. Love this. Rushing the big guns and armor. Check this out. Even the scuff marks show up as damage, which I think is kind of cool. I don't care much for the holes, but the scuff is cool. Just laying waste. Kill stolen. Facing this guy. Uh-oh. Damn.
This is don't make you great.
That doesn't matter. 800 hit point hit at the end of the game.
Smash this guy, finish him.
Gets his final shot in. Teammate takes him down. Punishing beatdown. And that leads to the first Vickers Light Mastery I've seen. Yes, indeed. The Golden Arches. Brought to you by my own clan brother.
Hose, that is!
Wynez Vinas. Good to see you again, man. Nice work. Gets the sharpshooter for 10 consecutive shots. High caliber. Leading the team to victory. He's got ram damage on that Bat Chat. Crashed into the rock. Yeah, busting up modules and look at that. Kaboom. Nearly 5k damage, 3 kills. Well done in a new tank. And also gets the smorgasbord where he gets a little bit of something put into each and every one of them. Alright, that is the close of our British Light Tank special. Hope you enjoyed it. Got some 4 masteries, 1 with each tier of the tank, 8, 9, and 10. Please like and subscribe, share the videos, and you're always welcome to join us on Seal Club on Sundays. Discord invite and information is all below. You can also send in your lane plays to me on Discord, meat_locker, #9911. We have a special spot to put your replay files, or you can email them to me, which I prefer. It's easier to keep organized. meat_locker@altered.audio. Yes, at .audio. I think it's a top level domain name for audio nerds like me. That's a legit address. Send them on in, and general Discord invite is below. We would love to see you. Come hang out on the server. We talk about tactics and other ass clownery, serious stuff and not so serious. But the most important thing is, when you're out there on the field, always remember, kids, keep it salty, pendejos.